Can you guys hear me now? Okay, yes. Yes, this should be good. It shows that you guys could hear me. Or can hear me. Hello? Yeah, okay, phew. Okay, I had the microphone plugged into the wrong area on the computer, I guess. It still showed it as the source of... It still showed that it's connected to the computer, but I guess it wasn't connected to OBS, the platform that I use for streaming. 10 out of 10 streamer, yeah. Hello, Kryptonite Gamer, Ask Reddit, The Annoying Muppet, Shine, Solus, Animator Roman. Not a scuffed stream. Dabs Lord, hello everybody. 30 people here already. I've been seeing quite a bit of hype in the chat. I'm happy to see it. I can barely hear the music, even when my volume's at max. Should I louden the music? Or should it just be as it is? I'll make it a bit louder. Yo, did I miss anything? No, we just started. You missed me messing up the audio. Cosmic Fear Blast? Maybe, who knows. Is microphone still broken? No, it is not. It might still cut out though. Because the thing is, if it's plugged into a certain hole in my computer, it doesn't work for OBS. But if it's plugged into a different hole, then it cuts out for some reason sometimes, but it works on OBS. Season 2 sweep. Season 2 gets the hype rolling. A little bit higher. Yeah, I hired it a little bit. First time being in chat. Welcome, Space. Good to have you here. Hello, just got in and read your post. Hope you're feeling better now. I am feeling a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday was a pain. Like, I could barely open my eyes. But now I'm feeling a lot better. Still might be a little bit scuffed from the voice and everything, because my throat was pretty bad yesterday. Today it's a lot better. You got a cool voice. Thank you. Well, what if Boros turned good, get a season 3 before One Punch Man? Honestly, probably, but I'll get into that in a little bit. Give Boros a new form to fight Saitama and new abilities to come with a new form. We shall see. Hey Satri, check Discord. Who you want me to confirm? Let's see. You can confirm the Sage Centipede thing, for example. You can confirm that. That's not too much of a spoiler. I blame God for killing Satori's mic. He knew Boros will one-shot him, so he's preventing Boros from doing that. Yep. Hey, how's your day going? My day's going well. It's been kind of chill. Started editing a little bit on the latest video. It was supposed to be out today, but I couldn't get it out because I couldn't edit at all yesterday. Today I did edit a little bit. I will start drawing soon what you asked. Also bless you, I heard you're sick. Thank you, Duggar Go. Yeah, Duggar Go has been one of the MVPs, probably one of the MVPs of the Season 2. He's drawn a lot for Saitama vs. Boros. Definitely the best What If series I've ever seen. Thank you. Season 3 confirmed? To some extent, I'll get into it in a bit. Guy Sage is making a comeback. Make new characters that are avatars of God. I have made 2 new characters, but they are not avatars of God, I can say that. Have you noticed God only gave a little bit of his power to Homeless Emperor and Psychos, while God tried to make Garo and maybe Tatsumaki their vessel? Yeah, I would imagine it depends on how much potential they have. The fact that Season 1 hasn't received more attention is a crime against humanity. I'm happy that it has received as much attention as it has. I will try to do a couple of shorts to, I guess, market it a little bit more before Season 2 comes out. And I will also do a trailer for Season 2, most likely at the end of next month. I hope I can get it done by then, so I'm hoping that might bring some attention to the series as well. Hey Satri, what got you to love Boros as a character? I would say it's hard to tell exactly when I started really loving Boros. But then I can say like the things that I like about him are, first of all, how cool he is, the backstory, the moves, everything about him is just very cool. Then secondly is how tragic it is, because he's too strong for his own good, he's the Saitama of the universe. And that's something that I set out to explore a lot in Season 2 as well. Specifically about Boros and the cosmos. So we'll get to see my opinions on that. Or my headcanons, I guess. Are hyped Boros is alive in the webcomic? I was wary before, but I'm pretty hyped now. Nice fan art on screen. Yeah, this was for an art contest that I started for Boros vs Saitama the rematch. I'll be using quite a bit of artwork in the first episode of Season 2. Flashbacks for Boros? Maybe. God trying to be Mr. Beast giving Homeless Emperor power. How strong do you believe Psychos could have been if she had become a monster herself? Maybe as strong as Orochi. Maybe even a little bit higher, but I don't think she's reaching Psycho as Orochi levels of power because she had to fuse with Orochi and get power from God for that. So that would be my take, I suppose. We're gonna break 50 viewers. Maybe. Also really well received stories, wow. The leader of the dark matter chavs gives stimulation to my existence. Yep. Alright, so I think, without any further ado, I can get into the news, because we've been going for almost 11 minutes. So let me just take a sip of water, and then I'll get into the news. Hey Satri, hello, Shrin, Scrim, X-Rim. Sorry if I mispronounced it. So, without any further ado, the release schedule for the first part of the second season. I'll get into the parts later. But first of all, the first part is going to be 12 episodes. And here is the airing order for those episodes. If it would allow me to paste it in. Hold on. It's not allowing me to put the image up on screen. Why? Please allow me to put the image up. Okay, there we go. I didn't have time to make any fancy graphics, but this is the schedule for the first part of Season 2. So this is all this year, not next year. The first 2 episodes will premiere on the 20th of July. There's still a little bit to go before then, but there's a lot of stuff that needs doing anyway, so I need the time to really get these episodes rolling, but you'll see that there will be 2 episodes per week. So I think that's my attempt to make up for the fact that it's gonna take a while to come out. So when it does finally start coming out, there will be 2 episodes a week, every Sunday and Saturday. My birthday month. Hey, let's go. I'm glad I could give that to you. Last time I was on one of your streams, it was full of Boros X Tatsumaki. Yep, we don't talk about that. How you sound different? I'm a bit sick currently, under the weather. So that might be why I sound a little bit different. Don't bring up Boros X Tatsumaki, please. Do you think Blast vs Empty Void will be fighting on Earth or another dimension? I certainly hope it's not on Earth, because then they won't get to showcase anything. We won't get any crazy scale, because they'll obviously have to worry about the Earth. So I will say that I hope they'll fight in space or another dimension. Told my friend about Season 1 and bro binged it all in 2 days. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear when people enjoy it. Screenshot. I mean, it's gonna be public from here on out. You can always go to the stream later and see it. I binged it all in 1 day. Props for that. Props for that, Brick. That's 9 hours. So yeah. Can't wait. The final one comes out 2 days before my birthday. Yeah, that's nice. I'm glad I could give a little something for the birthday. August 11th is my birthday. Let's go. Get well soon. Thank you. Absolutely no problem. July 11th is my birthday, so thanks. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad to hear that a lot of people's birthdays are on these days. Boros vs Cosmic Garo. Garo, under normal circumstances, definitely wins. If you're talking canon versions of the characters. How strong do you think Empty Void is? I think he's definitely at least as strong as Blast, probably stronger. But if he's at all shown relative to Blast in their battle, then I don't think he's stronger than Cosmic Garo and Saitama at their peaks. Because those guys were exponentially higher than Blast. So I think that if Empty Void is at all relative to Blast, then he can't be higher than Saitama or Garo. At least that's how I view it. Hope you get better. Thank you. How would you rank the Shippuden 5 Kage? Off the top of my head, Anoki probably first, then the Raikage, then Gaara, then Tsunade, then Mei. If it's from the 5 Kage versus Madara battle. If it's from the end of the war, then Gaara would shoot up to rank 1 probably, because he just gets a lot stronger. I'm hyped for this and the Elden Ring DLC. Yeah, good to hear. August 30th is my birthday. Nice. So it's July, that's awesome. Do you think Boros could beat Battle Beast from Invincible? I have not seen Invincible yet. So I don't really scale. But Kaguya versus Cosmic Garo? It depends on where you scale them, I suppose. Naruto has so many different scaling metas that I don't really know where to scale it anymore. I'm just fine with it being anywhere between Star and Universal. There's so many different metas. Season 1 was by far the most hype I've had for a glorified PowerPoint presentation. Hey, well that's a good segue into another thing that's gonna be happening in the Season 2. It's mostly going to still be PowerPoint. Well, not PowerPoint, but like how you put it. It's mostly still going to be still images. But there will also be a couple short animations. And quite a bit of artwork. Commissioned artwork. sort of similar to this artwork that you see on screen. There will be a lot of stuff like this in the season. So yeah, hopefully it's a bit better than just glorified PowerPoint at this point in Season 2. How strong is Prime Bang? I would say at best, probably, maybe if you're really generous, you could say Perfected Fist Garo. At absolute most. That's my take. Do you believe Psycho's Orochi would have been stronger if it was full strength Orochi instead of his weaker self? Yeah, I would say so. Boros' conversation with Gororibas in Dr. Kusuno's lab was really funny to read. Phoenix Man almost caused him to die a second time. Don't spoil it that much. No, don't spoil it that much. Like, I know you know the story, but don't spoil it that much. Empty Void beats normal Cosmic Garo, but not Saitama mode Garo. Yeah, I would say so. The Tsunade downplays crazy, she's at least top 2. I mean, it could be, but she kind of gets hard countered by everybody. Like Anoki particle style. Gaara just traps her in a pyramid of sand and seals her. Mei probably doesn't have a counter, but the Raikage is faster, so he could just outmaneuver her and just slice her head off, probably, I would imagine. If you see a Helldiver, I don't know what that is, there is at least 1k that you can't see. I'm not sure what that is about. Platinum is gonna go crazy this season? You have no idea. Animations? Yep, there's gonna be at least 2. Like fully realized animations. One of them is being worked on right now. I've already paid for it and everything. I've seen a lot of work in progress. I'll be posting some of it to Patreon when the first section of it is finished. Hey Satori, will there be voice actors in Season 2? There will be a few. There's gonna be me, obviously. I'm still gonna do the majority of the voices. But I'm gonna have someone come over for Garo, Tatsumaki, and one of the original characters. So that is gonna be that. I've already got a voice actor for Garo. For the OC, original character, I have somebody in mind. And I hope they accept. I'm like 90% sure that they'll accept. And for Tatsumaki, I still am searching a little bit. I've got a few people in mind. Does Saitama get his home back at least? He does. I hope red-haired guy helps out a bit. His animations slap. His animations do slap, but unfortunately, I don't have him on the project. I might be able to contact him. I'll see, but for now I've got 2 animators contacted and one of them is working on an animation. The other I'm not too sure. They said they would be interested, but they haven't responded to my recent messages. So I'll see if they respond or not. What other One Punch Man What Ifs fanfics are you aware of, and which ones do you like? I'm not aware of too many actually, I'm only aware of a couple. One is from somebody in my Discord server where they did a rewrite of the Sage Centipede section of the story, and that was pretty good. But other than that, I'm not really too aware of any fanfictions about One Punch Man. I know a lot for Dragon Ball and Naruto, and that's pretty much it for anime. A couple for MHA too. Do you think the next strong villain even 10 times stronger than Cosmic Garo? Maybe, but I hope not. I hope that they save the superior to Cosmic Garo threats for later in the story. I can draw the serious shut up on Tatsumaki. We gonna get Cosmic S? Maybe. And I got an ad for the music in the background. Never mind that. Garo's still out there plotting. Yes, he is. How would you feel if Saitama started punching the manga panels in One Punch Man's final fight? On one hand, I would be pretty hyped, but on the other, I would be frustrated because then the fanboys would be proven right. And I don't mean the people who scale Saitama high, I mean the people who just say he one-shots anything and scales to out reversal. And they said that since like 2016 when the only thing we had to go off was the Boros fight, not even Cosmic Garo. Then they would be proven right for basically lying. Well, not lying, but like they would be saying I told you so when we just didn't have any evidence whatsoever to say that Saitama is that strong in the beginning. I have been ignored, thank God. What did I ignore you on? Hold on. Did I miss a message? That was a joke, by the way, I didn't mean it as an insult. Yeah, that's fine. Referring to the PowerPoint thing. Sorry. Nose plugged up a little bit. Still kinda sick. After you finish season 2, will you free my family from your basement? I miss them. You see, I'm making them draw some scenes for season 2 for me, and I'll probably make them draw scenes for season 3 and 4 and 5 as well, so they're not coming out for at least a decade. I'm sorry. Yeah, another thing to say, in relation to the season 3 comments, at least the ones that have been said on stream here, I am planning on putting season 2 as these 12 episodes, and then I'm thinking the next arc and the one after that I might put as season 3, because this is already 12 episodes, which on average are going to be longer than the episodes from season 1. So this is gonna be a pretty hefty season already. So what I might do is I might just take the content that I wanted to do for season 2 and I'll just post it as season 3. So yeah, that's basically where the season 3 thing comes from. I'm not confirming season 3 as in what happens after season 2. Like, if the story continues, I'm just saying I might put season 2 or a part of it as season 3. Hey Satri, do you like God of High School and Record of Ragnarok? God of High School, I've only seen the anime, and I have to say, personally, I am really not in love with the series. It's my least favorite anime I've ever seen, mainly because they just super rushed it. I know the manga is way better paced, but the anime just kind of goes insane. So yeah, and Record of Ragnarok, I really like it. It's my top 10 favorite anime and manga. Can I be the red sweatered guy? If you get a red sweater, then yeah, like I don't see why not. Ad scale issue. My favorite season 1 moment has to be the 5-way clash. Yeah, that's a lot of people's favorite moment. Actually, what is your favorite moment from one of Boros' Turn Good so far? I'm curious to know. I'm always curious to hear what people think, what their favorite moments are. I'm gonna have to pause for a little bit, or to mute, but I'll be back in like 2 seconds. And I'm back, sorry. I had to blow my nose because I couldn't breathe. Still kind of under the weather. Social anxiety sucks. I can imagine. I don't really have it, but I can imagine it would. What's up, Satri? I need you to please address the absolute nonsense of a speed scaling for Empty Void. They're trying to make him inaccessible while it's only a TP. I don't really want to get into the higher One Punch Man metas because I know that people just really get mad over them. Yeah, legit, if there's anything you want me to draw on the character, I've done already. Anyone you just want them to punch or have this character just do? If yes, you can say it on Discord. I'll see. For this character specifically, there's already a lot of references I can use and images, but I might request some things for other characters. Boros soloing the Monster Association. Boros Blast and Saitama vs Cosmic Phoenix Man. Those are good moments. Phoenix Man's Resurrection. That's one of my favorites. Now I have to rewatch season 1 to know which scene is my favorite. Good luck with that. Gonna take a while probably. Yeah, 5-way clash, speak for me. I really like the Phoenix Man fight, but the 5-way clash is also my favorite since it's most of my favorite characters, all in a chaotic free-for-all. What more could I ask for? That's nice. Will Golden S fight Darkshine in Season 2? No, but I will say I have stuff planned for Darkshine. I like him and I don't like that he kinda gets done dirty. A little too dirty. I get that that's the point, he's supposed to be brought down in the manga, but like, he gets done a little bit too dirty, I think. For the Season 3 anime, are you hoping for them to do the original Orochi fight, the redraw, or a fusion of both fights? A fusion would be the most preferred, like if they have the original fight happen, and then as they fight, they go down to the cave, and then the redrawn fight happens with the Gaia Cannon and the backstory and everything. I feel like that would be by far the best option, personally. That was like 3 seconds. Yep. Boros and Tatsumaki talking and becoming friends. That's probably my favorite moment as well. Or just like, my absolute favorite is the moment where Boros destroys his armor in front of Tatsumaki. That's my personal favorite moment in the season. My favorite is Tatsumaki going, nah, I'd win, but getting destroyed by Phoenix Man. Yeah, that was sad. Phoenix Man's fight with Boros. The fight before the Phoenix Man fight. I don't know why. You mean like Goketsu, Bang, the Samurai, Atomic Samurai, and Phoenix Man? Like all those guys, Garo as well. I really liked writing that as well. My favorite moment was when Boros threw a whole mountain into space and hit into the planet. Yeah, that was really fun to do as well. Honestly, this is perfect. The timing of these episodes are long after my exam, and will be around the middle of summer holidays. Watching these before my classes start will be perfect. Yeah, that's good to hear. That's sort of the intent from... As well as for me, I'm also a student still, so summer is like the best time to do these things for me. I will say this is just the first arc of Season 2, there will be still 2 more arcs, so... I think after these 12 episodes air, I might take a week or 2 off at most and then continue it. Because I don't want to make people wait again. My favorite moment was when Pepsi Man dropped from the heavens and soloed the verse. And slapped ads into the sun. That was wild. I like Boros roasting the crap out of Phoenix Man. Yeah. A lot of this was fun to write. Can I ask why you've named your channel Satori? Basically... okay, here's the backstory. So at first it was called Enderlord, and it was just my cringy old Minecraft username. And that was the case for like the first half a year or almost a year of my channel existing. Then after that, I had at one point an idea to do What If I Was Naruto, and I specifically searched for names for my character for that story. And one name that I stumbled upon was Satori, and it meant to know. And I was like, yo, that's perfect. I know everything that happens in the story, so Satori kind of reflects that and what I would do with that knowledge and stuff like that. So then I never ended up getting around to the story, but the name Satori just sort of stuck, and then eventually I just added it as the channel name. Saitama looking for a house arc was peak. You know, it gets a conclusion as well in Season 3, early Season 3. Can't wait for Episode 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm happy to see the hype. Dude, Darkshine got beat by a character called Golden Sperm. He does everyone dirty. Ooh. Do you think when added disaster levels like such threat of solar system, galaxy, universe, and multiverse? I don't think that's the case. Floppy, yo, hello. Floppy is actually the one doing one of the animations, so yeah, he's one of the so far he's been doing a fantastic job. There's this whole sequence in space and like it's already so good. I can't wait for everybody to see it. For the Season 3 anime, are you hoping for the Phoenix Man fight to be the original version or the redraw? Or a fusion of both? Definitely the original version with maybe some of the character work from the second one. But I hope that they keep Brilliant Eagle Phoenix Man, and I hope that they don't bring in Penguin Phoenix Man. Or anything like that. That would be my wish. Will Black Ass have a more powerful form than Platinum in Season 2? I can't say much, but I can say that he will be an absolute menace beyond comprehension. So I think that gives it away, sort of. So for this season of What If... For Season 2 of this What If, will there possibly be like a Diamond S or something? Sort of similar to the previous question. We've already went over that a little bit. Good things don't come quickly, don't rush releasing them. Yeah, we'll do. We'll keep that in mind. Hey, do you think Boros likes to make friends? At this point, yes, because he's been so starved for anything in his life, because he was just living an empty, bored existence. So now just any connection or any fight or any thrill he gets, he does appreciate. He's not like sentimental on anything, but like this is the guy who spent who knows how many years just living for nothing, feeling nothing, just hoping that someday he'll find something to stimulate him. And now he's found that, and he's becoming more open to other things as well, not just death matches, but also just any other things like, you know, connections and fun outside of battles and whatnot. So yeah, he does like it. At least my version of him. So we're gonna do Saitama versus Record of Ragnarok Gods. Not anymore, because Yasin already did it. I'll still do other Record of Ragnarok topics though. Is Madara planetary level or above? Madara versus Boros seems interesting. I had planned to do that, but now I don't think I will. Because again, Naruto just has so many different scaling metas that I kind of don't care where it scales anymore. Like, I'm fine with Madara being anywhere between planet level and, like, universal. Like, there's so many stuff, so many ways to scale him. How did you make gods, Boros? It's just a matter of time until I can find a vessel capable of holding enough power to kill you in Season 1. Well, first of all, I whispered and stuff. Not in this voice, but it was more so like a Voldemort whisper. This voice that I just did was more so for the later god voice, because it changed from episode 3 and episode 15. The first one was more like... I don't even know if I can do the first one off the fly anymore. It was like a Voldemort whisper, like I was trying to do my best Voldemort impression. And then I added 2 more layers to the voice and just changed the tone on each of them. Not the tone. What would it be called in English? Just like the depth of it, you know, like made some deeper, made some higher, lower and higher, not deeper and higher. It's kind of hard to explain, because I don't know a lot of these terms in English, I only know them in my language. But basically I whispered, then duplicated the voice 2 times, and then switched the height or lowness of all the voices, if that makes sense. If I can add a new disaster level, I suggest this name. Reality Hazard. Yeah, that's pretty good. Enderlord, Skull Faces, yep. My original Minecraft username was Endershine. Yasin, I thought your name is Satori. Hello Yasin, by the way. I named my online alias after an OC as well. I happened across this series one day and it immediately hooked me. Yeah, that's good to hear. I'ma go drop age 75 of a personal project now. By the way, chat, I know nothing about this story, I'm sorry. Boros will not be using a reborn sage as a whip against Saitama. Bye. Yep. Animated Roman did draw some things for Season 2, but yeah, he doesn't know the full story. I feel like by the time the series will end, I will be giving my board exams, which is like 2 years from now. Actually, no, like these episodes, these 12 are gonna air. Then the second arc will air like a couple weeks after that. And the third one might be a little bit further away, but it's still definitely not going past autumn. Like fall or autumn is the last point at which it could be released. It's definitely not going further than that. Satori knows. Have fun, guys. Yep. Have a nice day. Have a nice drawing. Do you think Darkshine can tank Saitama's punches? No, I don't think he can. First form Frieza, now Platinum S have an N-word pass. Oh, first Frieza, now Platinum S have an N-word pass. Why would Platinum S have an N-word pass? Imagine a Phoenix Man Orochi, now that would be OP. Yeah, Orochi's adaptability and hacks and like skills and whatnot, paired with Phoenix Man's resurrection would be dirty. They would be an unstoppable fusion. Do you think Garo can copy clone abilities? I don't see why not. Give Genos modes like fighter, tank, speed, flight, and things that can help him in battle and a combination of all of them. That's a good idea, but I already have something completely different planned for Genos. He's going to have one of the biggest comebacks in the whole series. Genos turns into a gun like Megatron, that's his power-up. He just turns into a gun for Boros to like send his energy through and just shoot as a big laser. Yasin, how do you scale Boros? What happened to Nyan? Did he survive the fall of the Monster Association? And if he did, will he return someday in Season 2? He did not survive. I think I forgot to include him in episode 3 in the final monologue about who survived and who died. But yeah, he did die. He's not coming back. What would you say about a possible idea for Season 2, maybe Season 3, with there being another alien conqueror of sorts, but instead of Boros, he was more like a smarter fella? Well, I will say the second episode is called Trouble in the Cosmos, and the second arc is about the cosmos, and stuff like that, so, yeah. Do you wish you could erase the whole Boros is the second fist against God stuff from the early episodes? Yeah, for sure. I don't know what I was getting at with that. I guess I was just really on that Boros hype train. But yeah, I wish I could. It doesn't really change anything that much, but it's just a weird line. Hello Satri, hello Mr. Sketchy Sketch. Do you like collab with Yasin? Maybe someday. I'd be down for that. For Season 3, can we discuss that privately this time? What exactly? Because I don't recognize the username, Kane Dane. I might know you on Discord, but just not recognize the username on YouTube. Do you think Empty Void can break the fourth wall? Probably not. Mic dropped a bit. It's on max volume, so maybe I just started speaking quieter or just removed it from a little further from my face. The first voice sounds kind of like epically whispering into an empty water bottle. Maybe a little bit. My online name comes from the scientific name of a baboon. Baboon. My YouTube name is a mix of Spinosaurus plus Tapper plus T-Rex. Spinorex. I think I recognize it a little. Like, I think you were on a previous stream and mentioned that, right? Because I'm getting a sense of deja vu right now. Like, I've already heard that. Hold on, the thing that Platinum S did to the ninja guy was pretty similar to what Cell from Dragon Ball would do. I wonder who is the major inspiration for some of the scenes that I have planned for Platinum S in this new season. If that was so similar at the end of the first season. I wonder. The mic cut out again when talking about Yasin's comment. Oh, for goodness sakes. See, the thing is, there's like 2 spots on my computer when I can plug in the microphone. In one of them, OBS, the thing that I use to stream, catches the microphone, but it also just kind of glitches and lags and cuts out every once in a while. But then, if I put it in the other place, then OBS doesn't see it for whatever reason, but it's not glitching, so it's really weird. The gun idea made me laugh. So we talked about a Black S. Well, I mean, Black S already exists in the manga. Boros versus Empty Void. Empty Void should win. Not should, would win. Unless you mean like if it's happening in Season 2, at which case, no, Empty Void is not in Season 2 of the What If Boros Turned Good. Who will get power-ups in the season? The most major ones are Boros, Tatsumaki, Genos, Platinum S. Those are like the big 4. that really get power-ups. And Garo, of course. Garo, too. Genos turns into a hammer for Boros to use. I recently made a similar fanfiction story spanning across multiple animes and shows, heavily inspired by you. And I already made the script for the first 2 seasons. It starts from the One Punch Man verse. That's really nice. Could you link it whenever it's done? Or whenever you post it? I'd love to see it. I'm happy that I could inspire you. Imagine somehow Psychos is still alive and just doesn't know what to do. I mean, she died in this specific story that I'm writing, but yeah. Oh damn, I'm hyped for episode 2 then. Wanna see who this cheeky fella gonna be. Obviously I'm hyped for all of season 2, but episode 2 in particular. Yeah, we shall see. Sorry if I'm a little bit behind, chat, but yeah. Do you think Saitama can break the 4th wall? Sort of. He does do a little bit of a 4th wall break when he said it only took 4 panels. But other than that, he hasn't really shown anything. It's me, Melzergard. Oh, okay. Then I know you. What's your native language? One of the Baltic states. I'm from one of the Baltic states. I don't want to say which one exactly, but yeah. Perfect S. A. Shh. Shh. We're gonna get S games similar to Cell games. Maybe, who knows? I think Platinum S will become the new Monster King. Satori will be on that Platinum S hype train. He's gonna be more than a Monster King, I can say that. Like, guys, you have no idea. No idea. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Let Boros meet the other alien that looked like him, the one that helped Blast affect the huge Zack. I don't think I will. I won't, is the right way to put it, because we just don't know who that is yet. And I don't want to insert my own headcanon. Yo, I made it. Hello, Julian. Sperm Games would be a wacky title. Oh my... Oh my... Ooh, that would be a wild title. Bro, imagine, like, Season 3, Episode 50, The Sperm Games. Bro, imagine somebody just seeing that completely out of context. Like, this is the first time they've stumbled upon my channel, and they just see that title. Blast versus a quintillion Boroses. I mean, that many should take him, like, his entire lifetime to kill, probably. He might die of old age before he kills them all. Platinum S is definitely my favorite monster in One Punch Man. Love how his name is a stupid joke, but he's actually powerful and intimidating. Well, I have good news for you then. Because he is a Chad in season 2 of this story. I'm just gonna say that. How you doing, Satori? Doing pretty good. A little bit under the weather, but otherwise doing good. Where do you think God currently scales? 4D or 5D? I think maybe 4D for now. I don't think he's quite 5D. I would send it in your Discord. Alright, that's good. Yo, Tots confirmed to not be a Cotton Baby in season 2. Yeah, she gets one of the biggest comebacks ever, I'll say that. Yo, Satori, what are your thoughts on Hades versus Sasuke Kojiro? I want to do a video on what if dirty, like they both got matched up against their ultimate hard counters. But just for a quick rundown, Sasaki, even if he can predict Hades' moves, he's not blocking any of them. A single one of Hades' strikes is shattering his swords. And even if he dodges, he's still going to take damage from the shockwaves that the thrusts and the swings produce. Because Hades literally just... like, he thrusts his Bident, and the shockwaves, like the airwaves around the Bident just slice you up. Like, Sasaki is going to take damage even if he dodges, and he can't block, so I don't really see a way to victory for him. Do you consider yourself to be in the anime power scaling sphere of YouTube with 6, Swakage, and those sorts? I mean, to some extent, yeah, but not only that. I'm in multiple spheres, I would say. Statistically speaking, Lithuania, because it's the one that's most populated out of the states, right? But you don't sound Lithuanian, I don't know. What do Lithuanians sound like, in your opinion? Like, have you heard it, or... What's the most disappointed battle in anime? The first one that comes to mind for me is Sage Centipede's whole fight, because I was really hyped when he first appeared and then the hype just quickly died down. Monster God Perfect S. I live there. Oh, okay. I live there. But I gotta say, Latvia and Estonia do be punching above their weight in culture, for real, for real. Lithuania as well. I see quite a few channels popping up about Lithuania. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a whole channel just dedicated to Lithuania and their business and whatnot. Yes, I'll straight up listen to the whole 9 hours this Monday during construction job. Yeah, that's good to hear. Glad that I could lighten up your day. You just reminded me that a sperm tsunami actually happens in the manga. Yep. Are you gonna do a Phoenix Man versus Platinum S? Perhaps. Female viewership would skyrocket after that. Oh. Do you have plans for season 3? Because I ironically want to discuss and make ideas in DMs. I don't have plans for season 3 right now. It's not certain if it's ever gonna happen, because again, we don't know how season 2 ends. I'm just gonna keep throwing that out there. I'm gonna take a guess that the first arc will have Garo and Sonic finally landing, and Garo completely becomes a monster and easily defeats Sonic and leaves Sonic to die. We shall see. Hold on, I'm gonna mute for a couple of seconds again, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I keep having to blow my nose, and I don't want to blow into the mic, because that would be just... that would not be good. Nice guy Phoenix Man will be goated. Yeah, I'm enjoying Phoenix Man a ton in this season so far. And for the plans with them as well. SB saying stuff like, all that I have imagined is now. I have become what no one else could achieve. I am perfect. Is the force that might take over the world without him God talked about in episode 15 Platinum S? Yes, it is. I just love somebody mentioned a forbidden ship and then somebody else in chat is like, no, do not start. Shut it. Can Blast travel to different universes? Since one guy who I was debating said that Blast's portal is gonna let him travel to different universes so they will meet their evil counterparts or something. That's headcanon for now. Definitely. Oh, a super chat. Let's go. £2. Kisame versus Gamabunta. Hey, I know who you are. And I'm just gonna say we had this discussion. They're both goats. It's a stalemate because they won't fight each other. They will sit down and they will both just drink sake together and talk about how fodder everybody else in the verse is. That's what's gonna happen. Congrats on your first donation, Satori. Thank you. Technically, this isn't the first. There was one before this where somebody donated $50, but then I didn't actually get it because YouTube blocked me from receiving money because my documents weren't like of proper age back then, because I was 17 when I first submitted documents and tried to get monetized, and then it just never came, and now I'm still waiting. It's still technically in there, but I need to get a mail from YouTube first to verify my address. I haven't gotten it yet. Okay, let's catch up on chat a little bit. Another mic cut, but sure this time. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how to fix it. So she can move entire planet and maybe a star. Are you referring to Tatsumaki? Because if so, then I can't say for sure, but it might be higher. When you said Bident, did you mean trident? No, I did mean Bident. Poseidon wields a trident, and then Hades wields a bident, which is basically a trident but with 2 spikes instead of 3. Cell is my favorite DBZ villain, and Platinum S is one of my favorite One Punch Man villains. Yeah, that's nice. Same here as well. Cell is my favorite. Just caught the stream. Nice to see you using my art, lol. Yeah, thank you for drawing it, by the way. I'll still send that $10 that I promised, and then I'll probably commission more artwork if you're alright with that, because this is really good. Because, for context, for the art competition, this was for the art competition, but I promised that for people whose art would make it into videos, I would pay at least $10 to sort of make up for it. I said 10 because I didn't know exactly how many people would participate, so I didn't want to say too large a number, because then if like, let's say 10 people participated and then I had to pay like $250 for this fight alone, Saitama versus Boros, that would be a little bit straining on the budget. but yeah, overall, like, I'll definitely pay the $10, and then after that I'll commission stuff at your own price, if you're down for that. Lithuanian has very weird vowels, I'll say that. Lithuanians sound like those Help African Children adverts. Your vowels are not Lithuanian? Yeah, to some degree, but... okay, I'm just gonna say it, I'm Lithuanian. I don't see any harm in that. Aš galiu kalbėti lietuviškai pakankamai normaliai. Aš labai daug laiko praleidžiu prie YouTube ir prie interneto, tai man truputėlį sunkiau kalbėti lietuviškai, dėl to aš angliškai netgi truputį geriau negu lietuviškai kalbu, bet aš galiu kalbėti lietuviškai. Aš iš Lietuvos. Yo, Satori, what are your thoughts on the saxophone? What are your thoughts on guitar? I like saxophones, they're fun. Guitars maybe a little bit less fun, but sound better. Do you think Sonic can be Darkshine? Probably. Like, it's an unpopular one, but I think he probably can. Part 14 was like Coughing Lost Baby versus literal hydrogen burr bomb. Yeah. What if... No, I'm not reading that, Baboin. I'm not. I am not. Like Solus said, no, in capital letters. Hell, YouTube, not gonna lie. Yeah, a little bit. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Not gonna lie, even if I love the epic battles of Season 1, I'm just all about the slices of life of Boros adapting to Earth. That's gonna be a pretty large chunk of the first half of the first arc of the season. It's pretty much gonna be the first half of this first arc of the second season. Wow, that's a mouthful. Basically, the first 6-7 episodes are like the slice of life, and just like moving on, and just there's still stuff going on in the background, but there's a lot of slice of life. Episode 8 is where things just heat up, and then basically episode 8 is like what episode 9, or not 9, episode 13 was. It's like the prelude to the big finale. So like episodes 8, 9, and 10 are like the big prelude and just the big action going on. Episode 11 is the huge climax, and then episode 12 is sort of dying down a little, like just going to the aftermath of the whole thing. Wait, how old are you? I am 18. You're still not getting paid to get the bag, Satri. I am at this point. Like, YouTube is putting ads on my videos. But, yeah, it's not paying me as of right now because I've still yet to receive the what's it called? The verifying, like, mail. But I have to get a code to verify my address, that I'm not a bot or whatever. And I still haven't gotten that. Yo, another super chat from Steven. I know who I... sorry. I know who I are, Loki sounds like a threat. I know who you are, Steven. I'm coming for you. Just you wait. Is that creepy enough? Yeah, but like, actually, thank you. Thank you a bunch. Now I am imagining Platinum S seeing Phoenix Man and underestimating him. However, Phoenix Man starts casually beating Platinum S down until Platinum S needs a second Platinum S to save him. That could be something. Hey, why can't I download your movie about Boros being good? I didn't put any, like, protections on it or anything. It might just be too long, I would imagine. Like, maybe it's just too taxing on the PC or whatever you're using to download it, or like the site. Get a deleta. Imagine Yoras meeting Perfect Cell. How do you think they would interact? It would be just a measuring contest, pretty much. Like, they would just both try to prove that they're perfect and try to one-up each other and whatnot. Do you think Saitama's power is infinity? Personally, I do not think so. Yeah, I'm down for doing more artwork. Yeah, let's go. Could you DM me your PayPal so I could know where to pay you? And we can start, like, talking and communicating more. I hate autocorrect on super chats. It just won't let me type normally compared to normal chat. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yo, same for Lietuviai broliai, stonk. Yep. We're speaking fire. Didn't understand. Cannot spell Lithuania without lit. Yep. This just became a Q&A. Yeah, but I still did present the news that I wanted to. Don't know anything he spoke, but I agree. Gerai, sutik. Taip ir reikia. It feels so weird speaking in Lithuanian online because I never do it. It's like I'm in the mindset of speaking English and I want to say the vowels and everything in the way that it's said in English, not in Lithuanian. It feels so weird. What are your thoughts on the violin or the piano? Piano is goated, violin pretty good as well. Thanks for having me, I have to go later. Yeah, hello. Not hello, goodbye. Hope you have a good rest of the day or night. What are your thoughts on the handpan? What is a handpan? Do you play Totally Accurate Battle Simulator? It's a fun game that can create units such as Boros, Naruto, etc. You can create a map. Totally Accurate Battle Simulator? I know of it, but isn't it paid? Because I know I tried to download it at one point, like a long time ago, and it was paid. Like you had to pay for it. Check the M's. Yeah, it's similar, but I would say like it feels a little bit off with the right hand and the face just a bit. But overall it's pretty good, I would say. I think the eyelashes for me is what kind of messes it up a little bit. But I think it's pretty good. Right, sorry about that. Ed Sheeran. I've heard the name, but I don't really know anything about him. Just to your info, after quintillion comes sextillion, then septillion, then octillion, nonillion, decillion, undecillion, duodecillion, tridecillion, quadricillion, quinticillion, sexdecillion, sepdecillion. I messed it up on the last one. Think of the banjo. I mean, that's alright. In the far future, would you want a non-canon One Punch Man movie? Sure, I would like that. Anything One Punch Man is good. Any animated material for it. Will Psychos and Orochi return in Season 2? No, they are. Then octodecillion, non-vigentillion. Holy, vigentillion. What is your favorite theme music in One Punch Man? One of Saitama Genos and Bang theme music. For me, it has to be Dark Energy. Like, it just goes so hard. I'm vibing to the music right now. It's a pretty good track, just like a bunch of lo-fi anime music. Thoughts on John Lennon? I don't know who that is. Can Platinum S solo all S-Class? In my opinion, everybody except King, Blast, and Tatsumaki should go down to Platinum. What are your thoughts on MC Cartney? I haven't heard of them as well. What if Freddy Fazbear and Child Emperor thought? Dude, I know exactly why you made this matchup specifically, because children get murdered and stuffed into suits in FNAF. I will say Child Emperor is no average guy, no average kid. He has this backpack which can mess any Fazbear up, unless you scale them to Universal, which is something that happened in the Discord server a while ago. Listening to you while grinding on Blox Fruits. Nice. I haven't really heard of that though. I need this Sores back. I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Ever heard of Divide Music? Yes. Yes? Which songs of theirs fit with the Boros from the What If? Whew. I'd have to think about it. Let me just quickly go to their channel, to his channel, just real quick. Just so I can see, like, to have a reference for the songs they've released. Because I know a lot off the top of my head, but I don't want to miss them. Let's see. At this point, for Boros... I'm thinking there's a lot that I think could be connected to him in some way. But honestly, I just think he would wipe to Alucard. Confess, like, honestly, that's the one I think he would wipe to, but in terms of what would represent him best, I don't know, it's tough to think. It's tough to decide on it, but, like, maybe if you really stretch it, you could say One for All, because he's, like, the protector of Earth now. He's, like, one of the #1 protectors and whatnot. So yeah, maybe that. Sorry for the detour, I probably missed a lot. I'm not from Lithuania, but I am from Europe. Can't wait for Phoenix Man versus Platinum S, where Platinum gets the advantage after realizing he's immortal and ends up eating the Birdman. We shall see. What would Blast's reaction be seeing Saitama and Boros destroying Mars? We shall see. Because it's in the first episode, literally, so yeah. Headpan, instrument that a pan and head. Someone made a really good area math cover with it. Okay. Can't wait, I'm hyped. Let's go. We need more of this. What if Phoenix Man without his costume is just called Homeless Guy? Naked Homeless Guy? Psycho Orochi, my beloved. Sairochi, my beloved. Yeah, sorry about that, but they did die. Orochi and Psychos. It would kind of make Boros look incompetent if they survived that. Because Tatsumaki already survived and Platinum S survived. So yeah. What are your thoughts on drums? They are goated. Drums are really good. Funny when the mic turned off right when you said that Psychos and Orochi are dead. What are your thoughts on Freddy Fazgoo? Even like the one from the books, that it's just like weird goo that like mimics people and whatnot and like replaces them. I think it's kind of silly, but then again it's a franchise about dead children possessing robots in a pizzeria. Thoughts on water? Underrated. Water is the source of life. If Metal Bat's sister didn't interrupt Metal Bat's attack, would Garu get killed or knocked out? Probably killed, because I feel like that's the intention of the scene. Cell and S team up to be the Sperm Cell games. Is it safe to donate now or could it still get lost? I would hope that it's safe, but at the same time I can't 100% be sure because again I haven't received the code yet. I can't get paid yet, so I would say maybe hold on to it for now. Like maybe just to be safe. Do you like chess? I do. I play it from time to time. Thoughts on fish? Fish is delicious. Gojo versus Sukuna, but Sukuna can only summon Sage Toads. I mean, if he can summon Gamabunta, then he wins. Does Phoenix Man taste like chicken or does he taste hot? He tastes like hot chicken. Have you seen any fanfics of What If Boros Turned Good? I have not. Top 10 favorite One Punch Man character designs. In no particular order, the ones that come to mind are Orochi, Elder Centipede, Boros, Saitama, because it passes him off really well, like his design of what he is supposed to be. Probably Genos has to be on there. Then I would say... it's tough to choose. There's a lot of good ones. Like a lot. Whew. I'd have to pull up a list of characters. Is Scale Orochi to be casual released Boros tier? Maybe. Personally, I don't think so, but like I'm fine with it. Rip to those people who have Mars as their favorite planet. Thoughts on flutes? Flutes are nice, but I'm not too much of a fan. Is it Sairochi or Psycho Orochi? Oh, for you, is it Psycho Orochi or Sairochi? It's both. Like, I just say whichever one comes to mind first. I've heard both said a lot. Any updates on the Ryuga versus Garo video idea? I'm not doing it. I was just suggesting it to the other person to do it if they want to. Do you think Boros can Hakai Empty Void? I would imagine he could, but you know, we'll see how strong Empty Void really is. Don't know why, but I see this version of Boros being a big fan of Monster Energy drinks. Yeah, I would say so. Please make a post when it's safe. I'll announce it on stream, probably, but at the same time you might not see the stream. But yeah. I'll try. I'll probably will announce it whenever I'm actually like fully monetized. Have you seen the Boros vs. Garo animation by Animat? Yes, I have. And I tried to get him on the project as well, like for season 2, because he's on my Discord server. So I contacted him, I laid out the idea for what the animation would be. It's like the biggest scene in the entire season, the arrival of the final villain. And then he responded with he would be interested in drawing it after he did Superman vs. Saitama, but now I messaged him after the video dropped of Superman vs. Saitama, and he hasn't responded yet, so we'll see how it goes. The few Divide songs I believe fit with Boros is next in line and maybe Never Giving Up. Yeah, I think that they could fit. Yosatri of Boros turned good in the webcomic with all of your... if Boros turns good in the webcomic, will all your What If Boros Turned Good videos be renamed to What If Boros Turned Good earlier? Nah, probably not. So after I enlighten you with the number names, what is this? This number's name. I'm not gonna go through and re-examine everything pretty soon because my throat is getting really sore. I can't speak for too long because I'm still a bit under the weather. What if Garo didn't get bullied? He might be a hero then. I imagine he would become a hero. Can Boros get bitten by a mosquito? Probably not. Or a mosquito. Unless it's the mosquito that Saitama couldn't kill. That one probably could. Will the Cruel Dragon and Deathbone cult be in season 2? I don't have any scenes planned for them, but I might just add them as a bit of a gag. Maybe. What are your thoughts on Madhouse working on season 3? That would be awesome, but I don't think they are. I think it's CG staff, right? What is your favorite opening from the 2011 Hunter x Hunter anime? I will say... this is my dark confession. 99% of the time I skip anime openings and endings. I don't watch them 99% of the time. There's only a few that I've fully watched from start to finish. Because, first of all, a lot of them contain spoilers, like, dude, come on. And then second of all, I just haven't been a fan. It's just like a lot of the time the music just isn't for me. The visuals are cool, I guess, but again, for spoiler reasons, I don't want to watch them. But if I had to choose, probably the Chimera Ant one, from what I remember. Imagine King getting a girlfriend in Season 3, only for one of Blast's stronger members to be like, the soul of God is inside King's girlfriend, and King be like, excuse me? Still laugh at that. I mean, no offense, but it sounds a little too fanfiction-y for me. Like, it's going to be a little bit too far in that direction. What are your thoughts on the guy inside the box? You mean like FNAF, or just like in general? Because I don't know what else you would be referring to. I just know the box from FNAF. What do you think would happen if any of the House of Evolution monsters ate monster cells? I think like they either just evolve into stronger monsters or nothing happens. Late to the party. Hello, Subtiderpy. We're about to kind of end the stream, so sorry about that. Julianoa, goodbye. Hope you have a nice day or night, wherever you live. This is so sad. Satori has betrayed us and trapped us in the time chamber. How likely do you think that Boros will get a new form if he comes back in the manga? I think it would be within Murata and One's vision to give him a new form, because he's supposed to be like the Dragon Ball Z antagonist almost, and they get new forms all the time, so I would imagine Boros might get one as well. I always watch them only at the very start and end. Hope you have a great rest of the night. Thank you. Moment Rider eats monster cells? He wouldn't, and even if he did, I don't think he would get that much stronger, personally. W take, they take up time, and like you said, openings always have spoilers, which is awful. Yeah. Resonate with the spoiler reason. I make sure to watch the openings after the arc is finished, though. That's fair. That's a good way to do it. Thoughts on Tatsu Saitama ship? I don't get it. I'm not much of a shipper, and I just don't see the appeal. The guy inside the box is my Discord profile picture. I don't remember off the top of my head what it is. Well, my little brother, he's 16 years old, is smoking now. Like, WTF. Dude, here in Lithuania we have a major smoking problem between teenagers and kids. Cause it's like, vapes, like the electric cigarettes, are way too popular. Like, I've never had one, and I probably never will. But it's kind of awful. Like, there's way too much of it. How do you feel about the fact that there will probably be a lot of songs for Garo when Season 3 is out? I mean, I'm hyped. I'm always hyped to see more One Punch Man songs out there. Like, if any of the big nerdcore creators, like Divide Music, Daddy Fat Snaps, yes, that's a real name for a channel, Fable, a lot of the others, like, if they do it, I'd be hyped. What if Empty Void was in the Tournament of Power? Depends on to get into Dragon Ball Z versus One Punch Man too much. Will you do what if Goku was in One Punch Man? Probably not, but I did plan to do Garo and Boros in One Punch Man at one point. Then I sort of dropped it because it didn't feel right. If Satori was the average Lithuanian, he'd sound like a 60-year-old grandma. Nah. We sound pretty normal, it's just like the vape problem. Alright, but anyways, I think I'll go now, cause it's been a while and I need to go catch some rest for my throat. So yeah, been a fun stream. And yeah, I'm glad that I could finally share the dates and whatnot. Dizzy 8 song in Garo would be fire. Yeah, Dizzy 8 is very good. Another one, like real quick. Let me just get him real quick. Which, like, I had a recommendation for some nerdcore creators, but let me see if I can find their names real quick, because they're hard to spell for some reason a lot of the time. Sensei Beats is one that I enjoy a lot. But then... hold on. Let me see if I can find anyone. Schwabity's pretty good, but where is the one? I'm just scrolling through what's it called? Playlists, and I'm not seeing any of the ones I'm thinking about. Oh, there we go. Darnell Bradley music is one that I really enjoy a lot of the time. If you ever have the time, like, I would suggest checking him out. He's very fun. And then another really underrated one is Epic 21. Like, they have some bangers. Specifically Jack the Ripper. That just goes so hard. Just like Jack the Ripper, Pick a Card by Epic 21, you should be able to find it. Have a math exam tomorrow. Oh. Good luck with it. Bye then. Goodbye. Janemba versus Empty Void would be a good fight. Yeah, it would be fun. There's a quiet beeping noise in the background again. Sorry about that. It happens a lot. There will probably be a song for Orochi and maybe a Psychos too. Orochi songs would be fire. But yeah, in any case, I hope you have a good rest of the night, or day, or evening, or morning, depending on where you live. And this was fun. So, see you next time. Goodbye.